Yeah, hello, my great people, everyone. My name is Ryan Osandetayo. I'm a film editor, scriptwriter, content creator, and cinematographer. Today, I would like to share a little of my knowledge. I'm a film editor, fine, but people always think that people don't even know what they call a film editor. A film editor is basically known as someone who try to correct the image or what is not supposed to be. Um, in a particular scene or in a particular blog production they didn't shoot. And today I'll be taking you guys through how to be a film editor, then what it takes to be a film editor. Firstly, if you want to be a film editor, you need to get yourself a good laptop. Although technology has advanced in so many ways, you can there's a Mac up and down, you can buy a Mac if you have the capacity to get a Mac for editing. You can get MacBook Pro, which contain five Core 5. The processor must be 8 gig RAM, and the graphics card must not less than 2 gig graphics card. But the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria nowadays is that for us to get the money to get the equipment is very big difficult for us. It's a very big task for us. So that is why for the little one we had, for the little one we have, I think we someone just need to make use of the one that he has. Like now, I'm using laptop, which is there. Although I have a Mac, which is desktop, but I'm using laptop based on that is how my financial status be at the present. So although the guy make sure that the Core 5 I'm using, which is laptop, contain the 8 gig RAM, the 2 gig RAM, and the at the screen is HD screen, which will give me the quality of what I want. But now let me take you through some editing stuff. Although the editing is very easy, good to know. If someone is ready to know, then if you are ready to be a cinematographer, although being an editor, you can be a cinematographer as well. Although it kind of a bit difficult because you need to learn the two together. But as it is now, a scenario of being a film editor, there's a way you can be a film editor without giving yourself stress at all. Firstly, let me take you through how it works. Yeah, we have Adobe Premiere Pro, which we are using it for film editing. Adobe Premiere Pro, we have different fashion. We have 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 as well. But as it is now, with the one you know that you are familiar with, I think I would prefer you to go for the one that you know that you are familiar with. But most of people always say it as say, okay, how am I going to know the kind of this software? Let me show you around and show you some things that you need to know about this thing. Yeah, this is it. This is Adobe Premiere Pro 2017. This is socks. Why this one is monitor? This is timeline. This is project where you import your project first before bringing it down to the system. Firstly, when editing, we have some tools that it has been made for you to make editing more easier for you in a way such that you have a problem that okay, how am I going to cut my project or how am I going to cut what I need or what I don't need out of this thing. It's very easy. These are the tools there. This one, this one that look like razor always is what we call blade for you to just cut the part you want, click it from the beginning and to the end and remove it. Why this one stand for mouse? This arrow stand for mouse. You can you can shift your editing in front, then you can drag it back again as well. This is what we call Adobe Premiere Pro. But basically, I always tell people that firstly, before you said you are an editor, you need to ask yourself first, did I derive happiness from what I'm doing? Look, what you are doing, if you don't derive happiness from it, I don't think it's worthy to be inside it. Because nowadays people always venture into what they don't like based on what their parents said they must do, then which they don't really like, they don't even have passion for it at all. But firstly, if you're going to be a film editor, you need to derive passion for it, dedicate your time for it, take it as second part of your life, because this editing we are talking about require a lot of time, even though some require a lot of strength, require a lot of energy, require a lot of activities, require a lot of creativity. If you go if you know how to edit, or you're not creative enough, or you're not creative enough, I don't think you're a good editor. You must know how to be how to take something away from something good, away from something that is not good. There's something good away from something that is bad. I think what I said now is you. I know you really understand, but editing is very sweet, very okay. Even though say when you are doing when you finally know everything about editing, I think you derive happiness from it. It will be source of your happiness a lot. It will be source of your happiness a lot. Now let me take you round. Firstly, before you open anything on your timeline, let's say this is a desktop. We have our desktop here. Then you want to start your editing as fresh as scratch. This is it. You open your Adobe Premiere Pro, which is this one I opened now. Or after you're done with this open, go to your file, create a new sequence. This is it. New sequence. Create a new sequence. Now, you see, under this sequence here, we have a lot of settings here. You know, we have three different type of camera. Which different type of camera that you're talking about? We have so many names of camera. We have a real laser, Sony. We have Red. We have Black Magic, and so on and so forth. It depends on the one you use to shoot your production. Now, what I'm trying to say about this cameras issue is that before you import your project on your timeline, you need to first check what are these people used to record, or what do you use to record your file on the camera. Then you can now just select from them. Okay, now we have, I told you we have PAR. We use PAR in Nigeria here. Then we use NTSC in US. They use NTSC in abroad. We are not using NTSC in abroad because the weather we have here in Nigeria is very harsh. So we can't compare the weather in abroad down to the compare it to the weather we are using here in Nigeria. That's why we are making use of PAR in Nigeria. But when you are doing editing, when you open your timeline as a new project, new sequence, you need to just give yourself a settings. Even though you must leave it the way it is now. DV power, this is it here. DV power standard 48. This is DV power standard 48. When you just click it here, after clicking on it, it will direct you to timeline. No, because I've already created a timeline for this alone before, so you won't be able to know what it's going to bring out for you. What you just need to do is just control and to bring another new sequence for you. After creating the new sequence, move your mouse to the right, click on the right arm, import. Click on the file you want to import out. After clicking on the file, press open. Let's do it this way. This is it. Press open. It will bring it down for you. That is how you import your project. You import your file. But now you can see we have AV1, AV2, AV3, AV4. Then we have video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4. You see, timeline contains a lot of files. When you are doing editing, your file might contain your timeline might contain a lot of a lot of projects. You can open a lot of sequence on it. Then you can create as much as you want of video or audio you are working on. Basically, I'm working on film. I'm working on editing, which editing. If I'm doing musical film, musical production, if they shoot, if they were having like 10 files in that in what they shoot for me, it's just for me not to create a timeline. I'll create a video. What is that video one, video two? I need to create a video as much as I can, then import the file, synchronize it on the timeline so that it will be more accurate to what I want. As it is now, I'm working on sequence 38. Then on Adobe Premiere Pro, you can create a timeline. You can create as much as you want, the timeline as much as you want, or sequence as much as you want. On it, you can create it even up to 1 million, up to 100, up to 1,000. You can create, but why would you create 1,000 sequence when you are not doing work for all the old Nigeria? So I think you need to select the one. Maybe you're working on sequence 50 or so. Fine, I know I'm still going to 57, which that's what I'm working on. I created this timeline because I created this sequence on the same timeline I opened. That is why on the same project I opened. That's why I created so many of sequence on, which means I can have many as I want on my Adobe Premiere Pro when I open my project. So that's that about that. Let me take you around about editing. Please stay tuned and watch.
túmọ̀ sí pé tá a bá ti mú ṣàkóso tá a mú ṣàkóso ìsàlẹ̀ ti mú ṣàkóso tá a mú ṣàkóso ìsàkóso àyẹ̀wò ìsàkóso àyẹ̀wò kù bẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà tí mo ti rí kù bẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà tí mo ti rí etí àgbàlá àbí ìjà fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ ọkọ̀ méjì balẹ̀ ọkọ̀ méjì balẹ̀ ọkọ̀ méjì balẹ̀ báyìí. Ọkọ̀ méjì balẹ̀ báyìí. Ibi tí wọ́n wà lọ́wọ́ wa, wọ́n ló pé kẹ̀kẹ́ ti rábì kí ọlọ́wọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìlú kò ní dà. Ọkọ̀ mi ti balẹ̀ báyìí. Tí àgbàyà mi ń dákú pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀ mi ti balẹ̀. Ọkọ̀ mi balẹ̀ báyìí. Ọkọ̀ mi balẹ̀ báyìí. Ibi tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ méjì balẹ̀ ibi tí wọ́n wà lọ́wọ́ wa wọ́n ló pé kẹ̀kẹ́ ti rábì kí ọlọ́wọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìlú kò ní dà. Kò ní dà. Báwo ni fún iṣẹ́ wọ́n ní kò jẹ́ nítorí ẹni tí mo ra more than 6 acres ṣé bàbá fún. More than 6 acres ṣé bàbá fún ẹ síbẹ̀ tẹ́sán náà mo máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ dáadáa. Even next stage ni màá kọ́ síbi àwọn fún ọgbà yẹn. Àwọn fún ọgbà yẹn. Stage ni màá kọ́ síbi àwọn fún ọgbà yẹn. Ó máa jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn tó kí. The next 3 days, Caterpillar máa wọ́n àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lórí lọ́wọ́ wa. Assurance ni ẹ̀rọ ìgbẹ́ ẹ̀rí wà láàrin tí ó máa lè wà. Assurance ni ẹ̀rọ ìgbẹ́ ẹ̀rí wà láàrin tí ó máa lè wà. That's right. rẹ̀ kí èmi kó lórí rẹ̀ lé èmi ti jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ sílẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ kò sí ìgbà kí lè ṣe rẹ̀ kí èmi kó lórí rẹ̀ lé èmi ti jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ sílẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ kò sí ìgbà.